What's up, guys? I'm back, and I brought with me my good buddy, my BFF Tanuki.
Hey, what's up?
So, Tanuki, my BFF, my partner in crime,
Indeed.
I brought us here for a very, very particular reason. Us as a culture, American culture, we
Right.
we enjoy more than watching people succeed. We enjoy watching people either fail or be miserable.
Say hello to my little friend! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh!
I am killing you.
That's what we enjoy. Okay, that's why we
Okay.
have reality TV shows. That's why the best shows that you can think of are the ones that are like that shit happens to good people, bad shit happens to good people. Like look at Game of Thrones. Okay, there's tons of good people dying, good people getting not what they deserve, but the exact opposite of what they deserve. If you ask some people. And us as a people, at least I think Americans, we
Yep.
enjoy watching that more than we enjoy watching like an underdog story or anything that maybe anything that may have a more positive slant, right?
Okay. I'm with you. Yeah, I got you.
Now that sort of evolved how we watch our reality TV. Now, have you heard of My 600 Pound Life or The Fattest Loser?
Yes, I have. Yep, I have. Yeah.
So, go ahead.
Yep. I think it's like Biggest Loser. I think that's the one they did over in UK, which was kind of like a knockoff of that one.
The Biggest Loser, I've never seen any episodes, but the premise of the show is they get extremely fat people. I'm talking over 450 pounds and up. And they have a
Oh,
competition.
right.
I think they separate them into teams and basically see which team loses the most weight. Now,
Okay, right. Got you.
ostensively, this show seems like it's a good thing, right? But in actuality, the show turned out to be highly exploitative. Duh. Okay. A lot of the fat people
I
that
was gonna say that sounds expensive. Like,
exploitative as fuck, BFF. The participants that did lose weight gained it almost right back. Um,
yeah, I've been hearing about that. It's like, like some diets and things like that. They say that it don't actually work because as soon as you kind of like readjust your calories or increase your calories a normal amount, because because when I had something, like I was risking something called fatty liver disease, and they said to me, okay, you've got your half your calories and things like that for about 3 or 4 weeks. I was like,
mm,
oh, okay. But as soon as I went back to the normal calorie amount, I started putting on a lot of weight very quickly. So because I think it's almost like your body has this instinct of, oh, as soon as I get more food, I've got to put it in as fat because I never know when the next lot of calories is going to come along.
so
You
that's
know,
that's sort of that's the natural body, the body's natural, um, how the body naturally handles
yeah,
food is just like that, right? Like in the wild, you would normally be without food and shelter. You don't know when you're gonna hunt for your next meal. So the
yeah,
idea is to eat until you can't eat anymore. But in that particular circumstance, there's not a McDonald's every other block, and there's not there's not like a liquor store every block after that. So
because it's interesting you say that, BFF, because I think they were talking about something in like I think it was like 70s or 80s. They said, oh, why were like people thinner a lot then? But I think that's because like food was a lot harder to get to, wasn't it? There wasn't as many
I
McDonald's and
think
KFC and
fooder
all that back
was
then.
so I think America in general had a different relationship with food. And I think that's the most so like when you look at what really allows a person to change weight, to change their weight and to keep their weight off, it's never a diet because a diet by definition is you're changing you're changing what you eat to something else in order to either lose calories, gain more calories, but that's not what you would normally eat. A diet by definition has to end, and as soon as it ends, then you're going to be intaking the same amount of calories that you were before, which means that you're going to become the same weight you were before.
Yeah.
Now, changing your relationship with food, what does that mean? Well, that means that you have to look at food as a total, as a whole sum, completely differently. That doesn't mean you necessarily need to count every single calorie. You might have to start off doing that, but if you change your relationship with food, how much you eat, the types of foods that you eat, you can definitely see weight loss come off of you. You can definitely see weight come off of you with slight and mild changes to the diet as time progresses. But again, that's contact like
Because
a doctor or your
yeah,
nutritionist or something just to do it
it's
safely.
interesting you say that. Yeah, because I was gonna say BFF. Sorry to cut you there,
No,
but
you go
there's
ahead.
something very interesting to say that because I actually consulted a nurse that that specialized in like weight loss, and she said our bodies are only designed naturally to lose 1 or 2 pounds at a time. But if you lose more than that, that's when we start racking on even more weight to
Yeah,
compensate for
because your body
having weight
goes
loss.
into survival mode. If you start
Yeah, that's it.
losing
Thank
pounds
you.
and your body thinks that, okay, something's wrong, we're not getting food. We
Yeah,
need to retain as much weight as possible so your body actually starts retaining weight because it thinks it's
yeah.
starving. You should not starve yourself. But,
Because it doesn't affect metabolism as well, doesn't it? Like your metabolism slows that like the less that you eat.
well, the thing about metabolism is, so the metabolism is the speed in which your body breaks down food to convert it to energy. You have complete control over how fast and how slow your metabolism is. You know what controls that?
Right.
The amount of activity that you do. Let's say that you're a
Okay.
guy that sprints 24/7, or let's say you have a job that's very physically intensive, right? Like literally you're
Okay,
like a
like
football
construction.
player
Yeah. Yeah.
or
Yeah, like a
construction or
builder.
whatever. That means that, as soon as food gets inside your body, it's converted to fat, which is then converted to energy, which is then used, right? Now,
Mhm.
how you get fat is by consuming calories and not using up that energy. So, they even have a science to where if you run a mile or something, that equals this many calories.
Oh
But
yeah.
but
I remember
in
reading something like
general,
that.
if you work or if you do a lot of you're very physically active, then you have a faster metabolism because your body processes that food faster. Being fat already, having a slow metabolism just means that you don't do a lot of physical work. Now, are there exceptions because of genetics or maybe
Hormones,
deformities
like
or
diabetes
yeah,
and things. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's but in general for the healthy person, how fast your metabolism is directly based on how physical and how much work you do, and how many calories you burn, because that will determine how fast your body needs to convert that fat into calories. Just
Because
like,
there's something.
go ahead.
Oh, yeah, no, there was something I read that was quite interesting, BFF. That like fat tissue still burns calories. Like it's like 1 calorie, but muscle burns 3 times more than that.
I think I don't know what they'll be referencing. I'm not a doctor, probably,
And
but
no, I'm listening and I was
I
like,
don't know.
really? Like fat tissue's burning calories? I was like, wait, what?
Just like existing burns calories, right? Just sitting down and
Oh, true.
breathing
True.
and just living burns calories already. It's a very minuscule amount, but it does burn calories. Um,
It's really interesting.
but that's sort of how fat happens. And as a fat man, you'd think I would be, uh, you know, I would look. I'm lazy, okay. I understand. Look, I understand the science of how to lose weight. It's just when it comes to the willpower, um, I'm like a Breton or like a Khajiit. What what race has the smallest willpower in the Elder Scrolls series? Whatever race that is, I'm that race.
Oh,
Okay.
think it's Khajiit.
I have no willpower.
Mm.
Maybe Argonians? I don't know. But I have no willpower at
Oh,
all.
I haven't played Elder Scrolls in ages.
If it's food, I will eat it. And it's
So
easy.
you're like a Pac-Man frog.
Mm.
Have you seen a Pac-Man frog? Seriously, Google Pac-Man frog BFF. It apparently spends 23 hours just sitting there.
Pack your own frog?
No, Pac-Man. Like Pac-Man, like the waka waka waka.
Pac-Man frog?
Yeah. Yeah, Pac-Man frog. 23 hours a day, it doesn't move. Yeah, Pac-Man frog. Is that the big boy? They get wider than that.
Proper temperature control humidity. To become sluggish and lose its appetite. 10 sides of an unhealthy Pac-Man frog.
Oh yeah, there we go. Why Pac-Man frog in one spot? Right. Oh, you missed that question.
Pac-Man frogs are aggressive when feeding time. Please do not attempt to feed them with bare hands. Always feed using tongs. This is a man who definitely was bit multiple times.
It is frog.
Wait a second, hold on.
Yeah.
In this video, Mr. Feet. Oh, Mr. Feet. That should be the name of the frog, not the guy. I was so excited. I'm like, oh man, the frog's name is Mr. Feet. That sounds so cool. That's just some dude.
Please do not fall.
It is frog feeding day. Yeah. So we've got some pinkies.
Oh,
Wait,
those are mice.
Are those mice?
Pinkies. Yeah. It's either that or rat pups. I'm not sure.
All right, let's go.
Oh no, they look more like rat pups. I don't know actually. Looking by his hand, I'd say those definitely
This is
mice.
sort of horrifying, BFF. I'm not gonna lie. They look like little babies. They look like little fetuses.
We're gonna feed.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that's how they look when they're babies. Bro, look at that boy.
He's definitely been eating a lot of meat.
Beautiful big boy.
Oh man. So how many is he gonna eat?
Oh my gosh.
Quite a lot if I remember right. Wait.
Okay. Moving on to the next one.
Oh, I think they each get
seeing
one.
of them and
Color
yeah.
is so cool.
Well, I don't know because with mine it's different, but I remember seeing one. It was like eating
God,
a
it's
load
so
of critters
big.
and stuff.
2G mutant. Yeah, I heard that. Okay, let's go.
You know what, BFF? I want to get an orange one and call it herbal. There you go.
Dude, oh man, that thing went up after he wasn't fucking playing.
I didn't even get that on film. I didn't even get it. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I really like the patterns on that one. That's gorgeous. It looks almost like it's been hand painted.
I know they don't stay in there. I hope they're just in there for feedings.
Yeah, this is for feeding. Yeah, yeah. It's not their
This guy is still like.
This was this size before that.
Okay.
He's like, that's mine.
It's done for them to swallow. My God, I don't have a squeezer right now.
Almost got your finger. Alright, so this is
ooh, big boy.
Oh, this is Ezekiel.
Cool as well.
Look at the horns on his eyes. He's like, fuck you, I eat when I want to, bitch.
Oh,
He's like, keep fucking around.
let's go.
Wasn't it like fuck around, find out?
She doesn't.
He's like, you're holding this dead rat in front of me, and it's even less appetizing. Bam!
Oh, there we go. Nice.
Damn, look how tight he's got that. Wait, bro, he ain't letting go.
Sick.
If it was alive, would it break any bones, I wonder, if it doing that to the...
Yeah.
But
to the-
Probably.
the baby will be very
Is it
I mean,
strong
that's a heck of a
enough?
lot of pressure.
That. Okay, moving on to the next one.
Ezekiel's done.
Jingle bells.
I will jingle your bells.
He's playing.
Alright.
Yeah, see?
Oh,
She swallowed.
okay.
Yeah, you got
Just
that.
gotta like.
It's fine.
Okay. This one is a little bit smaller one, so it's a smaller pinky.
Oh,
Let's go.
looks kind of cute.
Oh, tiny little baby.
Damn, bro.
Oh, it got its finger!
She got her hand,
Damn.
but just on the lips, not on the teeth. Look at
Where
that.
are the teeth
This
though?
thing is a very aggressive eater.
It's got to be deep inside.
This is insane. This is like a.
I mean, and to
this
be
would
honest,
a
I've
nice
never seen
thumbnail.
a Pac-Man frog's like whole mouth
Yeah.
open, so I'm not sure where.
This one is the best one.
Yeah.
Best eater.
Wow, he already swallowed it. Crazy.
Bro,
This
look
one's
at
still
this.
on the way to swallow. This one has done. Okay, how many left do we have?
3 or 4 more.
I love how they look all different. Like,
Gosh. Yo, I think
Its
every
back
time
looks
you
so
feel-
good.
I want to feel.
it does.
Alright, so this is the
Whoa!
This also 3 gene mutant.
3
Full
gene
red eye.
mutant.
The first one's even bigger.
Not
Bruh.
really.
Okay, so let's go.
Oh, look at that.
Focus bone. There we go.
I'm
Oh, it's-
scared
oh, it's
because
sleeping?
this fella
Oh,
sometimes want to eat, sometimes doesn't.
He's like, you fucking humans, get that finger closer to me. I know what I want.
This one's done.
It's like it knows what it
Back
wants.
to the tail. And this one, let's see. Don't think this one wants to eat. 'Cause it kept
what was that slang meaning? Is it Air Force Energy
Moving
or
on
something?
to the other one. Okay, this one is still with the frog. I mean, with the pinky. Like that.
Your fingers smell like shit, mate.
It's done.
Get them out my face.
This is aggressive.
I just got it.
Because she
but
crap me out every time you speak British.
Did you just scratch your ass? Your arse? If you don't quit rubbing, oh. Fine. He just ate the whole thing too.
luckily you didn't get my hand though.
BFF, if I get a frog like that, I'm calling it whack.
It ate the.
Bruh, it's so
Or
big.
dab.
I didn't even get up. It's so fast.
I needed to eat.
That's why they
I wanted to eat live. Is it bad that I want to see a frog eat live baby
Wanna feed
rats?
This one again?
Yeah, it's kind of messed up, BFF.
No, it's not. Okay.
I know it's natural, but like the frog eating.
They're baby rats, not baby mice. Ooh.
Oh, it was rats. Oh.
No, I'm just saying it makes it easier for us to watch. Oh, this
Damn.
is bad. BFF, you don't have to
Oh,
look.
I can't watch this. I'm sorry.
You don't have to
BFF.
look. This is bad.
I'm not looking.
I don't want to watch it either. Stop it.
Why are you watching it then?
Turn it off. Oh God, no, they're so cute. They're blind too. They can't even see it coming. Maybe they'll fight it like an anime character. Maybe they can win. No, this is.
I don't know. I'm not looking. Wait, I can't look.
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh! These
I
are,
can hear the poor baby.
no,
rat
the one that
sound.
there's one that's still alive, but it's got its tail. That's why it's making noises. Oh, it gets the other one too? It doesn't move the whole time. All right, I'm muting. I don't want to hear the sounds.
No, it's too upsetting for me. Like, I'm
All right.
not looking.
All right, now I gotta look up rats doing terrible things right now, so I don't feel bad. Rats, rat infestation.
Oh, jeez. Oh, like in Australia?
Rat infestation. Okay, let's just do this. All right. Let's just do this,
Alright, okay.
BFF. Come on.
For anyone who can't
Alright,
stomach
okay,
the
I can
sight
look.
of
Let's
can
just
look
do
at
this,
that.
okay?
live in an apartment
It's fine.
where children live.
It's
A place
fine.
that's supposed
We need to
be a home base
desensitize,
I just need
bro.
to. I just need to hate
because
rats.
otherwise
Okay, come
afford
on.
to live in New York City, in a public housing apartment in the Bronx. The rats beyond discussion.
Oh,
Why
we
it's
need more
beyond
frogs.
comprehension. Here's Eyewitness News reporter Jim Dolan.
Sometimes you see just a flash.
Attack my kids.
Sometimes they attack children.
He got bit in the stomach.
It is
Oh!
to grow up there.
I've been seeing rats in my house, and I got a baby sister. She's 3 months.
The rats have practically taken over the Claremont houses in the Bronx. This isn't late at night in an empty apartment. The rats, there are 5 of them in this kitchen, were shot at
No,
1
it says
o'clock
one
in
in
the
the back.
afternoon
Gosh damn,
in
bro.
a home where
What you been
children
eating?
live. And as bad as this is, it's
No,
worse.
it
at
says it
night.
is
I was
one.
lying in bed and I woke up to scratching noises in the walls and it became very loud.
Just about everyone here has pictures and stories of the rat infestation.
Ah!
Asia Clemente.
We need fucking
In the
frogs.
toilet?
I need frogs now.
Rat
Could you imagine if a rat just crawls up through the toilet and fucking bites your sack while you're in the middle of taking a shit?
Well, BFF, I don't have one of those, but I'm sure that would be very painful.
The fear. I'd be like, ah! Ah! I'd be running around swinging my balls. I'd be like, you would just see like me running around with a fucking rat hanging between my legs, screaming in a high-pitched voice, fucking shifting my hips, just trying to throw it as fast across the room as you possibly can. Like, it's got my balls! It's just fucking...
BFF, you'd be screaming so high, I would not tell if it's the rat or you.
Alright, I can finish the rat video now.
No, right. Please don't go back to that, no.
Alright, no more. No more. But speaking of eating rats, we have the 1,000-pound sisters.
And rats so far.
Man, so far we've been dealing with terrible things. Could you imagine how many rats are in? Could you imagine the well-fed rats in these bitches' houses? Like, could you imagine the 7-pound rats average that they have in their house? They look like little dogs. They eat so much. The rats are full and lazy. They're like, I don't want to crime on anything for food. I just kind of wait by this fucking wheelchair. Yeah. Just wait for the droppings. Like, I feel like... Go ahead.
I gotta ask you, what is the fattest rat recorded?
Oh. I saw this one. That was huge.
Okay.
Look at it compared to
hold on.
Hold
on. I just want to get the screen bigger. Hold up.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta see this. Okay. What?
Look at this thing.
Oh my god! The size of a cat. What?
Do you know the sound I would make if I saw that? It looks like a beaver, but it's not a beaver because you can tell by its tail.
Dude, BFF, I'm not right. I would be
Look at its tail.
WTF, like, oh no.
Ah! 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 That's the kind of scream I'll be making.
I'm sorry, BFF, you're on your own. I'm gonna have to lock you in the store with it. I'm sorry. You gotta take it out.
It's.
BFF, I appreciate you, but you're on your own.
I actually looked this up. It's called it's a muskrat. It's basically a beaver with a rat tail instead of a paddle tail. So it's kind of actually cute.
Not an actual rat.
Yeah, it's a different species. It's like a capybara. Like, it's like if you saw a capybara, you wouldn't be like, oh my god, that's a giant rat. You'd be like, there's something going on here. It's a rodent, but it's not like a brown rat. Now,
Grimgar said, what have I come back to? I was eating dinner and then Arcade went, my grandma has one and she named him Carlos.
Exactly.
That's a beautiful name.
It's a good name for a rat. Oh man, no it's not. I have friends named Carlos. It's a good name. All right, look. I'm saying the normal brown rats in their house are the size of this rat here, purely because it eats so much. Purely because of all the food that is in there. She's like, the rats are my friends, basically. It's like, what do you mean rats? There are all these cats around here. Deformed cats. Oh no, them's is rats. I'm leaving.
Grimgar says, I'm questioning my life choices.
Exactly, bruh. But BFF, I wanted to cover the 1,000-pound sisters whose names escape me. I think one's name is Tammy and Faye.
I'm surprised it's possible to survive on being 1,000 pounds. Like,
I think each of them are like 500 something. I think together they're 1,000 pounds.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because I was gonna say, I was like, surely that's not possible. I mean, like 500, yeah, I could believe that, but 1,000, like, damn.
See, RKD, pet rats are different than regular rats. It's literally the same as like a pet dog versus a stray dog, right? A stray dog is basically a wild animal, just like stray rats are. But like pet rats are cute little bitches, basically. They need to be fed. They run around. They get into stuff. They're not really afraid of humans because they get pets and stuff like that. So I mean, unless you treat your rat like shit. I know rats because they're very smart. They get very fat and they get very happy, and they just like basically live their life just running around on that little wheel. just eating as much as they can eat, drinking their little water, and then they
BFF,
get taken out
did
and
you
played
hear-
with.
BFF, did you hear about the rats that are used for hunting mines?
How do rats scare cat and dog? Usually it'd be the opposite, where it's like the cat and dogs
I don't
devour
know, they're pretty
the rats.
ferocious, aren't they?
Rats can be ferocious, but at the end of the day, like a stray rat versus a stray cat, that's food. A stray rat
Yeah,
versus a
that's
stray
true.
dog, that's just a play toy. I don't think the dog will eat the rat. Maybe the
don't
dog
know,
will eat
could
the
be.
rat, but it depends. But you know, cats
Yeah,
will
no, no,
definitely
there's
fucking. Cats
something-
definitely are like they definitely are vicious little fuckers.
No, for real, BFF. Check it out on YouTube. Rats hunting mines. Like, no lie, they kind of like go around and look for where all the buried mines are, and then they kind of identify it to their owners.
How has this gotten to rats? I don't know. We were talking about fat chicks. We're gonna get to the fat chicks later. He dies.
A hero is being remembered for his contribution to ridding the world of landmines. Magawa was a hero rat with Apopo, an organization that is trying to rid countries of landmines left over from past conflicts. They train African giant pouched rats to sniff out explosives. The animals are very intelligent and have an incredible sense of smell. The organization says one of their hero rats can search an area the size of a tennis court in 30 minutes without risking its own
Damn.
safety, as the rats are not heavy enough to set off a landmine.
Damn.
Magawa was the organization's most successful hero rat. In his lifetime, he sniffed out 100 landmines and other devices in Cambodia,
he's a good buddy.
giving the people in those areas the freedom to live without fear of losing their limbs or their lives. Magawa was awarded a gold medal from the UK's leading animal charity in 2020. He passed away peacefully in his sleep at the age of 8 just recently. But Apopo says his work is not done, as 60 million people worldwide live in fear of landmines that have yet to be found. But they are continuing to train many more rats like Magawa to carry on his mission. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Mara Montalbano.
See what I mean?
Could you imagine? First of all, and I don't. These aren't normal rats, right? Like they're clearly not like they're like the African pouch rat or whatever. If you took 50 of these rats and put them in New York City, they would be running all the other rats like they were a fucking. And then they would just take over the city. They would just go to the governor and be like, "Listen, the city is ours. You can take your humans peacefully, or we can send them to you in pieces." And the police commissioner will take care of you, Mr. Rat. Batman will stop you. And then it's like, Batman's dead, bitch. And then like you just see Batman hanging like from a fucking thing. It's like, I broke the bat for real. And it's like, oh man, you killed Batman?
Just in case Herbal gets the passcode.
We're doing a stream about rats today, Smellies.
Oh yeah, so hero rat that detected over 100 landmines in Cambodia.
How many rat facts do you have? Right now, off the top of your head.
What? I very close. Do you know that there was a rat that detected over 100 landmines in Cambodia?
Really?
Yeah.
Was it one of those
yeah.
African pouch rats? Rats? I think it rats. Rats. All right, you know what? Fuck rats. Fat bitches. Bam.
All right.
This is what we're watching today, Smellies. We're going over big girls.
Oh. These two are famous, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they're very famous.
I've never heard of him before.
Well, I mean, I feel like you have a lot of better things to do with your life, BFF, than to watch TLC. Sadly.
Oh yeah, just like cups of tea and eat crumpets, sure.
Exactly. I don't though. And this is coming from TLC Australia. There is 1 hour and 15 minutes of the very best of Series 1 for the My 1,000-Pound Sisters.
Boy.
So we're gonna watch this and commentize.
Okay.
She's got the same thing that I kind of have, where I'm so big, I'm starting to look Asian because like the fat is closing my eyes. Maybe I'm pushing it a little bit for me.
Face gains.
I look Asian with my eyes. I kind of have like Samoan kind of look to it. I think you could say I'm from Great Samoa. But anyway, let's watch Mindy and Cindy, or Cassie and Bassie, or Haley and Bailey. I don't know.
We're gonna race. Bottom of it.
Oh my gosh. How many of those a day? How many are there?
Oh.
Hold on. Let me see.
I'm Amy. And I'm Tammy. And we're the Slade sisters. You're supposed to do it with me. Shout out.
Amy and Tammy.
I don't know what that name Dixon.
At some point, they get famous because of this show, and then they have like gold digger like boyfriends basically. But they're like, it's like they have to punch up. So if me or Smullies, if we become single and then famous, we would be punching up to maybe like supermodel level, maybe just below supermodel level. These chicks are like punching up to like normal people level. So they're basically dating like normal dudes, but the dudes are gold diggers. So they're like, we ain't got to do nothing but just sit here. She got me a 4x4. But I do got to go deep diving in that box every night.
Me and Tammy. We always knew that we only have each other. We grew up very poor. We grew up with fast food mostly, but if we didn't have fast food, the church would give us food.
The church?
There was 5 kids, so our mom worked 3
Silver,
jobs.
what's up? There you go. I thought the baby was around.
Yeah, they're gone from.
What is the girl in the back looking over at the other sibling and like she's looking like in absolute disgust? Like, bruh.
Well,
how is your forehead heavy? I don't understand how you have a forehead that's too heavy to be held up by the eyebrow muscles. You know what I mean? Like the eyebrows have just completely given out, and now the forehead is touching the top of the nose. And
It's just a straight line.
It's just a straight line. And like the chick in the very front is like, well, this is my family, and I am moving. So
No, it's just the one on the back. The way she's looking over at her is just like, ugh. You know, like, ew.
She's kind of looking at her like, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like
I mean, like the mom and like mom and son, like they look really happy, but it's just one at the back.
I need to know what that mom was doing and do the exact opposite, because this is
have kids.
But like you gotta be feeding them.
Well, that's what she did.
Piles of food. Like you don't get this fucking big without like piles and piles of food.
We didn't really get much love and affection growing up.
But you got calories.
Oh, you look like you got a little bit too much love, dear.
Right, she got, oh man.
It was actually quite the opposite. We got told we were stupid, we were lazy, ugly, fat.
Who all was saying this to you?
Our mother, our sister.
I don't want to say.
Hold on.
She's like, the one on the right is like, I don't want to say. The one on the left is like, I don't give a fuck. But here's what I can see. In terms of psychologically, here's what I can see. You can seek comfort in food if the people who are supposed to care about you, if they are not even supposed to care about you, but like you can handle adversity in food. I'm not saying because somebody's mean, go eat, but people cope with things differently, right? Like you see people who cut themselves, you know what I mean? Like you'll be like, man, why? And then it's just like, oh yeah, no, it's the same with people who are like, I need to eat 3 double cheeseburgers right now because my mom called me fat, you know?
I mean, to be honest, I will admit, I'm more of a comfort eater. Like, I'm really super down. I will eat something. So
Yeah.
I would say I'm an emotional eater, but I try to be careful because, you know, if you eat too much, you're gonna be sick. If you see what I mean.
What's up,
so
Peanut?
I try to be very, very careful.
Exactly. But I mean, you want to, but a lot of the emotional responses that you
never
have,
eat 3 burgers.
you know. But I mean, even because you're still small
maybe.
though. You know, like you being as you know, you may be like a little pudgy, but you're still like small BFF. That means
That's true.
But you know, if I can sit down and I can put down 3,000 calories on accident,
Damn.
you know what I mean?
The highest I can only go is like 2,200.
Nah, bro. I could put down 3,000 calories in a sitting. How much is two dozen Krispy Kreme donuts? How many calories is that? Somebody look it up.
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, look it up.
Excuse me, how much?
2 dozen.
2 dozen.
2 dozen Krispy Kreme. 2
24.
boxes. 2 boxes.
Who all was saying this to you?
Our mother, our sisters, brothers.
Damn.
Yeah, I still can't get over the fact that it's like, oh, I don't want to name no names. Our mothers, our brothers, our sisters.
She doesn't give a single fuck. She can't even sit up. Okay, you think she gives a fuck about protecting their anything? No.
Lazy, ugly, fat.
Who all was saying this to you?
Our mother, our sisters, brothers. Our grandma, on the other hand, she was basically our mom.
My grandma was so important to me. She made me feel like I
Oh,
was
the
no
grandma is the
different
one.
from
Oh,
anybody
that
else.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Squish.
Totally.
Oh, God. My husband, Michael, he means the world to me.
Oh, so she dumps Michael?
I think. Or
I really want to know.
oh my God, maybe Michael is the one that was looking like. Michael might look completely different with hair and plants, and like Michael might be looking either completely different. It could go either or. Because I was like, the guy looked very regular, but like this guy looks semi. Bruh, how do you? Man.
My husband, Michael, he means the world to me.
Oh man.
And Michael's means the world to me.
Broski. Man, imagine the sex, bro. I have to say it. Good. Like imagine you're telling the genie, you're like, yeah, I want to see a couple going hot and heavy at it right now. The genie's like, you're gonna pick a couple. You pick for me. I want something dirty. Okay. Then he just shows these guys. And she's like, you want to do the slop?
The dirtiest.
The slop fuck again?
You want the sloppy or the toppy?
I'll get the mud ready. It's like, oh, nah. Bruh.
And Michael's really...
Imagine if, like, this is like a sex tape dropped with Tammy from fucking... Nope, no views. Nobody wants to see none of that.
supportive of me helping Tammy.
Ain't nobody want that.
Which one do you think
Ain't nobody
will
got
taste
time for
best?
that.
The ones I cooked.
Really?
Yep.
Don't do me like that?
Yep. Every day I look at Tammy and I'm like, if I don't change now, I could possibly be her size. Maybe by this time next year.
I've been overweight.
So Tammy's like Goku, and then Amy's like Vegeta, basically always catching up in terms of weight. So by the time you see Tammy in the current season, she's like Super Saiyan God, right? And then Vegeta's also at Super Saiyan God, but a little bit less, you know what I mean? And then when they fusion ha, they become literally the Slug from Spider-Man.
So, would a fusion between Tammy and Amy make Tammy or Amy?
No. A fusion would make the Slug.
No. But the name. It takes the first part of one name and the last part of the other name. So, Tammy or Amy?
No. Slug in Spider-Man. This is Slug. This is Slug in Spider-Man. We named one of our dogs after him because he was kind of pudgy. R.I.P. the Slug. He was a good dog. He was. Hold on. May I have your attention, please? I have a special
What's the
treat in
bottom
store
one?
for you.
Is his stomach just eating a guy, or did he just put him between his folds?
No. He put him between his folds. That's his superpower. He would he's like a big mobster, and he would threaten people by like suffocating them in his fat folds. Relax, Willie. You're really you are so intense. Other dealers in town had access to the same reserves as Santos. We're running down those leads. Meantime, showing my people how I feel about failure. I'm showing my people how I feel about failure, and he's like suffocating one of the guys in his fat folds. No, this is the slug that they become in this. He's just like, oh, he's on like tank treads. Look, that's how he moves. He's sitting on a thing that has tank treads on it that moves him, but it's covered in pillows.
So what you're telling me is he's literally Jabba the Hutt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 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 But that's the slug. That's who they become when they fusion high.
All my life, kids in school are very mean.
The slug is member number 2784301 of the Fat Man Coalition, by the way.
They push me.
Did you order him by his weight?
No, by his
I weighed.
You are numbered according to your famousness. Not a lot of people know about the slug.
About 500 pounds.
Damn.
It's comforting to eat because I know food is not going to, I was going to say harm me, but it is.
I have no
At the
idea
same
how much I
time,
weigh right now.
literally everything will break. It will harm you.
The size
can
I
harm
am
you.
now, I need help to do pretty much everything. Cooking, cleaning, bathing.
Whoa.
I can't stay in the
TOS.
shower. So I have to sit on the commode. Amy has to help me wash.
Could you imagine being the cameraman and you have to, you're filming this? You're like, man.
off.
Hey, could have her husband doing it.
I
She
feel
doesn't
like
have a
I'm a
husband.
burden to her.
Not at this point? Okay.
Can you go some bigger, please?
And as I thought, this is TLC.
The Learning
I've been
Channel.
Out of the house in about 6 years.
Except to go to the hospital.
Yeah,
I'm afraid I
BFF,
might
you gotta
fall
remember
or
to get
have
the
a
new
heart
TOS,
attack.
dude.
I do dream of getting back.
Bro, by the time season 11 comes through, these bitches are turning up, going everywhere, being little fat menaces to everybody.
To be
Again,
fair, I think the TOS is kind of specifically applies to like the streamer, so Marco couldn't take his shirt off.
I'm not, cause hold on, let me just review it. Hold on, because one of my mods sent me something.
I think if it's nudity, that's not
yeah,
for
I need to
learning.
double check.
For learning purposes.
Oh, so people can watch naked yoga.
Okay, yeah. We do not permit. Oh, we do not permit streamers to be nude or partially nude.
Damn.
Yeah, content can have nudity so long as it's an intended part of the content.
So I can't take off my shirt?
Hallelujah.
You, I mean, you can probably get
Hold
away
on,
with
guys.
it because.
Right, is there any way I can make sense in the group?
If I don't, then I'm not going to be around much longer.
The fat?
Because if I don't.
I feel like a superhero punched her in the face and caused, like, you know what I mean? And it's just like she got smacked by like a super punch and it caused all the fat to just sort of come around. You see what I'm saying? See how there's that indent in there?
Right, can I get curious, because I kind of missed the beginning a little bit. Has she got like a hormonal thing, and that's what caused the overgrowth of fat tissue? Is that what happened, or
No. Eating has caused this, BFF.
Oh my god.
So
I know what you're thinking though. You're thinking of hypothyroidism.
Silver.
That's it. That's the one. Thank you, Silver.
So what's going on with the new baby, Silver? How's that going?
They have basically like they've probably spent 5 awake hours in the house, and the rest have been like they've been taken off sleeping. So I've got no news.
Oh, have you been playing with the baby?
I've held the baby.
You've held the baby? You're like, that's it. How old's the baby? So he just showed up. Did he even
8
tell
months.
you he was in a relationship?
Yes, he told us. We knew they were in a relationship.
Oh, I thought you didn't even know about the chick. She just showed up. Hella babies.
Babies.
Hella babies.
And then I'm not gonna be around much longer. I can just feel my body giving up.
Bruh, she's gonna be around hella longer.
At least 5 seasons of
Girl, I'm about tired of being
at least
fat.
5
We need to come
seasons
up with
of
some way
Candy Wants
to lose
Love.
all this weight. Almost got choked. We've been on countless diets before. We tried walking. We tried pills. We've tried.
There's probably a medical condition for that forehead,
The only
right?
thing we haven't tried was surgery.
If you're
I mean,
going to
what we
talk
gonna
about
do,
the
girl?
weight, yes, there is
See a
one, but
specialist?
I highly think it's just
Me
they
and Tammy made a decision, and it's a pretty big one. We've been contemplating this for a while. Me and her decided that we're going to go ahead and get gastric bypass surgery.
Nice.
I'm hoping if I
Okay, can I
lose
say
this weight,
something about this?
my dreams will
Oh.
come true and I'll have a baby.
I was gonna say my cousin
least
has
one.
this, and it does work.
Okay, one more.
It's such
It
an
does.
invasive
Thank you for
surgery,
that.
though.
I'll start
It's
the
a
diet
lot-
tomorrow.
It's
Yeah, you have
It's
you
lot
have to
for-
lose quite a
really
bit of
good
weight in
possible
order
if
for
she
it to
don't
be
get the
viable.
surgery.
Yeah,
That she
that's
won't
very
make it a
true.
year.
Because the thing is, I mean, my cousin was on like liquid food for like quite a while, like after the operation, but now like only like child size
Man, I did
portions,
some damage on Amazon.
but it works.
Tammy never goes out, so I thought I'd get her some equipment to work out at home. The main reason is to get healthy, of course, and hopefully
That
she'll
ain't
get
gonna
off
work
that
either.
walker
I
one
can
day.
guarantee that one.
I got you a shake weight.
Cool. How do I open?
What's that?
And then I got you the Thigh Master.
That's a shake weight there. Thigh
That ain't going
master.
between my thighs.
Yeah, it is. It's going.
I would have thought they would have got like, you know, the small like paddle machines that
Or
I
you can
use.
do your arms.
You check mine?
You'd think,
You
but
already
I
got
think
that
you're a
joint.
bit big for
And then I got you this pogo stick.
Oh, okay.
Pogo stick.
one of those
The
kinds of
pogo's broken.
machines.
There's no pogo in that.
Hey, boy, go.
You know the ones I mean though, so for
It
the ones
broke,
like
broke.
you use at your desk, those ones. The,
Come on, chop.
Oh, the just like the
Man, that
pedals,
arm
not
gonna
the
be really
actual.
cold.
yeah, yeah.
You gotta shake it, dude. Shake it like you know it.
I don't know it.
It works. Wait. It works.
Oh no.
She's got enough practice.
You work.
Yes, but it looks nasty.
She had experience before.
Hold it like you know it.
She's got her own joke with it.
You got a dirty behind.
You're gonna make me pee.
Don't pee on my couch.
The shake weight was very interesting.
Did you see that swing out?
The thigh master just exploded out of the cake.
You nasty bitch.
Stop. So with the thigh cruncher, you put it right here and you go.
I'll grow a little.
Ow, I'm shorter.
You hit me with the thing.
You go like this. Yeah.
Oh,
Pushing
no.
in his marriage right now.
You drink it.
Really?
No. No.
That was glorious.
Snot says Lions rule. Snot, are you in Detroit? Also,
No. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, they do.
fuck yeah. This is the Lions right here. Also, what is this patch of fat that like's hanging down over the? It's like a little skirt that hangs down.
I thought that's just because of what she was wearing. That like it's all like one mask, but it's kind of like half on the top.
No,
like
it's like a
no?
it's like a piece of the stomach that hangs down.
No, it's not a piece of the stomach. I can fully tell you that is part of the groin.
Yeah, can you not see what we're seeing here? This is a. Whoa. Whoa.
Come on, Widow. Come on.
Oh,
Today we're having lunch with our mom to tell her that we're having.
At least that you know, Gray.
I know this is a big deal for Tammy because she hasn't been out of the house in 6 years.
For 6 years, I've only left the house for medical reasons. My biggest worry is that I might possibly have a heart attack. Moving around more is a lot of stress on my heart.
I'm raising the seat up.
Does it fold in?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
In order to get her out of the house, we're gonna have to set her in the floor of the minivan because she can't fit into a regular seat.
Lay this down.
Oh. It can be dangerous having Tammy on the floor and all because we haven't figured out the seatbelt situation.
Brother.
This is better than nothing. When was the last time you went in an actual car?
7 or 8 years ago.
Are you scared?
Yeah, because I don't know how much pain I'm going to be in. I don't know if there's a possibility I could fall or hurt myself.
We doing this, bro.
Whatever.
We making it.
The world is passing you by. We need to go and join it.
I'm ready.
Let's do it. You stay here. This is kind of a test to see if we can get Tammy out of the house, get her moving, get her back to the house safely without any incidents.
Bro, they wear dresses as shirts.
That's true, isn't it?
I gotta start doing push-ups, bro. This is ridiculous. I need to start exercising.
You did really good, Tammy. I'm proud of you. Yeah, the hard part's over with. You just have to get in the van now.
Okay.
Oh, dude, this is hard to watch.
Yeah, no, not a lot of jokes to make about
Awesome,
this shit.
you're almost in.
It's not that. It's just really sad. Like.
Yeah, like this show is like there's
But
not
like-
a lot of things you can make a punchline about.
But the whole part of this is like, this is so terrible. And then they get to the part where she starts eating, and you're like, oh, this is why she's this big. Because she'll put down like 13, like 2 cartons of eggs or something like that, right? Like, she has to eat a considerable amount to feed both of these women. And the fucking dumb husband, too.
Yeah, it takes a while to get over like 300 pounds.
In 6 or 7
I should
years.
know.
But we're meeting with our mom today because I want to prove to her that things are about to change. And this was the first step.
Here, I'll get this one.
Thank you. The first thing that I noticed when I walked into the restaurant were people who were starting to look at me.
Holy hell, who is that?
It feels
she's
like
she's like, I'm gonna have to deliver all of
you're
this.
too loud.
What's really funny is, I bet this is like the plainest bitch in the whole area, but everybody thinks she's bad because you got this bitch working next to her, and then you got all these other like very Midwestern chicks, when she's like legitimately in LA 4. I'm just talking shit. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Their eyes are searing into your soul and judging you and just
Phoebe
wondering
said, how
why
did
you're
they
so
afford
big
so much
or why
food?
you're
I
there.
don't know.
Maybe even
Yeah.
What happened?
This is actually a very good question, because the thing is, I mean, you know,
How much you're gonna
How
eat?
much you're gonna eat.
I know when we came in, Tammy was having a hard
damn,
time.
look at the
But it
disgust
would have
on her
been nice
face.
for our mom to say, "Are you okay? Do you
Is that
need
the mama?
anything?"
Yeah,
but
that's the
really,
mama.
she was just sitting there
That
being
explains it.
nonchalant.
They did say the mama.
No,
was
she's
Look,
being
look, look,
judgmental.
looking her up and down like an absolute disgust.
Growing up, we
Look at
didn't
this
get
fucking
very
fucking
much
outfit.
attention, didn't get very many hugs.
I'm not saying our mom didn't care. I'm just saying she didn't know how to show it.
The only reason why
think
she's
that
here
her
is because of the
family didn't know
TV
how to
show.
show it.
You know, it's been 6 years since you've been out of the house. How's it feel being out?
Really different because I'm not used to, I guess, the exercise, walking, and everything being out of breath. Because, you know, right there at the house is just like 2 or 3 feet, and nobody's there really to judge me. Out of the house is like everybody's looking at you, judging you. Just afraid somebody's gonna start staring at me and start laughing. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm ready to change. We're doing the bariatric surgery.
TLC
I
gonna
don't think
pay
you
for
make it. I think you'll chicken out.
Damn. You goddamn
I gotta
bitch
do
is what you
something.
are.
Like, every diet I've been on ain't working.
It's because you ain't got the willpower. You got to have the willpower to go for it.
Like, I
Remember the willpower. I just said that.
have a
Yeah, but that
motivation
reminds me
right
of
now.
like
If I don't make a
my
change,
nutritionist
I'm
nurse,
not gonna
and she
be
kind of
around
said
that
that
much
you know
longer.
like even like whether it's
Yeah,
weight
because it
loss
runs
or
in your
got to stick to
family.
certain
You've got a
diet, you
cousin
have
that
to have that
died with a
willpower
massive
and
heart attack at
consistency to stick to
33.
it.
Yeah, willpower only
My
goes so
family
far,
has
though.
a lot of
You
medical
also got to have
problems, blood
encouragement
clots,
and
high blood
reinforcement.
pressure, fat.
Otherwise, that
I
willpower
need to
ain't going
take
to
care
amount
of
to
my
shit.
own health before I
Isn't
end
that
up like
silver kind
them.
of like, you know, let's say
I
you're
know this
dieting,
is
that
like the
saying, okay,
last
well,
chance
you know,
I
if you go on a
have.
diet,
If I
you can have
don't do
like
it
chocolate
now,
or
then
ice
I'm
cream at
never
the end of the
gonna do
week,
it.
you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that
Tammy
kind of thing.
gives up a lot. If she sees that she doesn't think she's going to make it, then she just gives up. She don't take that after me. I'm a fighter. I've raised 5 kids, so that's kind of her
You
fault.
see that, lady?
It's gonna be hard.
That kind of
Yeah, I'm not
attitude
gonna
right
say it's
there
not
is
gonna be
what
hard.
gets someone
Okay.
down and makes it hard for them to actually try.
Like parents kids get their eating habits largely from childhood. People get their eating habits from childhood, right? You typically eat the same things you ate as a kid. Her mom is not that person though. Her mom, like literally, the person in your life telling you the hard truth is there to give you the hard truth, but also to sort of help you along the way, right? That's what makes it tough love. You're tough, but there has to be some love. This bitch is just mean. Okay, she doesn't show up. She doesn't talk to them. This is the first time they've seen each other in a very long time, and she's just talking shit. All right, it seems like the only reason she's here is because they're like, oh, you got this TV thing? Well, I guess I'll come out to be on TV, you know? And so it just doesn't seem
And
like
all
that's
she's
the
doing
case.
is showing herself off to be a bitch.
Damn. I gotta start doing push-ups for dinner.
Yeah, but the thing is, you could say the same for, you know, those.
Right?
I mean, there was a video I saw, I think about 6 or 7 months ago, and it was talking about child models, how they start growing up and end up like bulimic and things like that because, you know, it's so ingrained in them about their image and stuff like that. Which I personally, I don't agree with child pageants at all. But what they were kind of saying was that, you know, the way that the parents were, you know, like enforcing, like, you have to look this way, you have to look this way, and then eventually they ended up with bulimia because, you know, they got something inside them, you know, like their head somehow, like, oh, well, I still don't look good enough, I've got to lose more weight, you know.
If I was a cop, I would throw a child pageant and just to arrest motherfuckers that showed up to watch it. I'd be like, all right, nope.
I'm actually in agreement.
We're going downtown.
I know, seriously, but
They
you don't
get
know.
really weird.
You got no kids?
What
What you mean you got no kids here, buddy? No? Okay. I know you don't have any kids here. No, my daughters up there. She's in there, the building. You know how I know that's bullshit? Because there
Yeah,
is no
but you know
child
what the
pageant,
disturbing
bitch. I
thing
just
is
put up
about
signs.
child pageants?
You're going
You
to
probably
jail.
have like pedophiles in the crowd.
Exactly.
That's what scares the heck out of me.
Start fucking just snatching dudes. I feel like, honestly, man, okay, evil Marco, funny video would be if it would be me, Smullies, and another guy. Smullies would go to the child pageant and secretly record me, and then there'll be another guy. I would come in like a fucking trench coat, and I would sit in the back, and then the other guy would come dressed as a cop and start roughing me up and grabbing me and ripping me out of the child pageant. And I'll be like, I'm just here for the kids! Just for the kids! As the cop is like dragging me out. Like, you're out of here, buddy! You're out of here! And then we record that, and it's like the truth about child pageants. Just like...
Oh, dude, that's almost...
Yeah, you'd have to get the look on other people's faces while they're like, oh my god, who is this guy? I'd have to not get a haircut for a while. That'd be a funny video.
Yep, you wouldn't be wrong at the same time. It's almost like truthful jokes.
Just have my homie come in with a fucking... I would be wearing like a fucking, definitely like a pedo jacket. Maybe just Speedos underneath. That's it. And they just snatch me out like, no! Just choke me out. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, but you know what the good thing is that would come out of that BFF? You would get people talking about it.
Nah, bro, I'd get arrested. The dude would get arrested for fucking pretending to be an officer. Smullies would keep my keys. Okay, Smullies, you keep the keys because you're probably the only one that's not gonna be arrested. I'm gonna be arrested. I'm gonna be in flip-flops specifically for that, so I don't have to fucking have laces in my shoes, because they'll take the laces out the shoes. From what I hear, bruh.
Were you afraid somebody might choke you out with your own shoelaces?
No, they take the laces out of your shoes so you don't hang yourself or fucking choke somebody out in prison. Could be used as a weapon, a special weapon or tactic.
In the UK, they do that in their mental health units. They take away your shoelaces, and if you've got any form of bags, like a plastic bag or something, they'll take it away from you. But the only way you can get them back is when you're discharged. Like, you're given these almost like shoes that have almost like slip-ons. Like you can't actually do anything to yourself with them. If you see what I mean.
Give up and quit. You can't. But you can't.
Whatever I got to do to get rid of the weight.
They've always told me they wanted to lose weight, but I've heard it so much that I guess I'm like, you got to show me you're going to do it.
The jalapeno burger dressed with breaded mushrooms, double cheeseburger plain with corn nuggets.
Hearing my mom say that she didn't think we could go through with the surgery, it's kind of heartbreaking, knowing that she's not on our side, but that makes me want to push harder to lose weight.
Oh, my favorite motivation, spite.
But they also need to... It's like, I kind of don't like how every time they eat, they play sad music. Because it's kind of just like, and then they go, just adding more to the pile. And it's like, come on.
Is this healthy?
No, but the show is good.
It doesn't need to be healthy so long as you have a good caloric
and quit eating a lot.
Like, so long as your calories equal out to less than what you're burning, then you're gonna lose weight.
Yeah,
right?
if you're in a calorie deficit, but counting calories is very hard, especially in America and Canada, because you're like, oh, how many? Like, for instance, I made this Kool-Aid monstrosity, right? Like, how many calories do you honestly think this is? This whole thing.
You gotta weigh everything.
Yeah, but there's
something
called
Noom.
It
is difficult.
Yeah, there's like Noom and NutriCheck, where what you do is it's almost like a calorie calculator, so you can actually work out exactly how many calories you had that day.
Yeah, bro, my Fitness Pal. If you can believe it.
Yeah, but
that is still difficult to work with because you have to measure everything still.
Every calorie.
That's true.
And then if it's just like, oh man, I just have grilled chicken with these spices, it's like, have you weighed the chicken? And it's now it's just like I'm like a fucking drug dealer where I'm weighing all my food on a small scale. Where it's like, all right, I got 7 ounces. Yeah. Cool. Like,
yeah, but you know what's interesting? In the UK, we have, like, say for example, like McDonald's or KFC or even, like restaurants, They actually put the calorie count actually next to it. So say for example you went, oh, okay, I want to get like a Big Mac. It tells you right next to the name Big Mac how many calories it is.
Well, yeah,
So
it's easier when it comes to fast food because you can just type in whatever, like, oh,
Yeah, you can just
Crunchwrap.
see how much it is.
But
yeah, because
but with like, you know, home cooked food, like if you make a lasagna and you're like, oh, I had 2 nice pieces of lasagna, you know, how
but
much?
how big pieces
How
though?
many
Yeah.
is that?
Well, unless it's like one of those, yeah, because I see where you guys are coming from. Like you have to work out exactly what the actual portion size is as well, isn't it? So that
I'm
kind of-
just glad most of my weight isn't like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not like weird. I'm not like fat. Like my thighs are kind of big. My calves are nice. My belly's kind of big. My tits are fucking popping. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear anything
'cause
else.
you showed us a lot on Kip BFF. No
Telling
lie.
you, the shirtless kick streams are what set my channel on fire.
You're not allowed to do that anymore.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm not on the same level. Well, I would think. I would hope. But, you know, I'm almost a circle. I'm like 360. I'm kind of tall, so that helps. 6'2". But, you know.
Oh gosh, you're way taller than me. I'm only like 5'4".
Yeah, bro. Tiny.
But yeah, and I've got what size, and I'm not sure what it is. It's like
I'm
size
short
UK
for the
5
talls,
years.
though. If you look at other
Hold on,
tall
let me-
people, I'm short. Oh, you're 5'4"
Oh,
too?
Virgo! Heck
Nice,
yeah,
see?
5'4" squad.
Told you,
Heck
BFF.
yeah.
Virgo's awesome. She's
Yeah,
an
hang
awesome
on.
streamer.
You know what? Because she's the same height as me, she's already got like 100 respect points right there.
Boom.
Hold on.
I need more VIP slots so I can make you a VIP.
What, me or?
Oh, you're already a mod, BFF.
Let's see. I'm actually not sure. I think it's is it 39 in US. Hold on.
You're only
5'5".
5'5", Grimgar, see?
Okay, so size 5. Oh, so in UK size, apparently my shoe size is a size 7 in the US.
Oh, man. I'm 14.5.
14.5.
Really?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Were you
Bullshit.
expected bigger?
That's a massive fucking shit.
Dang. You're so... Dang. You got big feet.
Fucking clown ass feet out here.
It looks normal compared to the rest of my humongous body.
I'm like an 11 wide, so that's like 11.5.
Oh yeah, mine definitely have to be wide. If I get a normal 14.5, so I can do a 14
11.
wide, but I need a 0.5 if it's regular because my feet are fat.
Don't like American sizes are different than the rest of the world.
Bro, I want to get a pair of boots from like Italy. Could you imagine the huge ass Italian leather boots cost like $70,000?
No, I wouldn't cost that much, but I would say probably 1,000.
Like Italy, honestly, is where I honestly would want to visit. Like next out of.
Oh, you can hang out with Gino.
Bruh, the Italian food. Oh my god. And I wouldn't want that bullshit. And then they have like the amazing drives. Get me a Tuscany villa. I'm trying to live like 007 down there. Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
No, you got to try Napoli pizza, BFF. Apparently it's the best in the world.
I want to walk into the room, and there's like a half-naked Italian chick, and I'm like, "You weren't here when I left," and she's like, "The master of the house thought you could use some company." And as I go to like the bathroom to freshen up, I look in the mirror and see she pulls a pistol, so I pull mine quick and I shoot her. Bow, boom. But it's like a fucking silence, like, and then I'm like, huh. Kilgore sending his assassins. This isn't like him to send a foxy one. Bam. It's like 00360 because of my weight. I'm like, hey, don't name me that.
I can just imagine your MI6 or whatever it is, or is it MI5? I can't remember.
I feel like if I was a serial killer too, they would name me a serial killer. They would be like, the fat killer strikes again. I'm like, what? Literally, as I read the title, how the fuck do they know? Yeah, the fat killer. I'm only killing dudes with 6-packs, you know, as if the last one in the gym, as he's coming out. I'm like stalking him. He's like, yeah bro, had to get that burn in.
Oh yeah, BFF, I don't know you heard about this. A lot of guys are actually leaving gyms because they're sick and tired of these TikTok.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, you want that chiseled V and that 6-pack, huh? And then I just start choking him. He's like, ah. He's like, he just got done with leg day, so he can't kick for survival because he has no energy. So I'm just like fucking choking him like, you bitch. I throw him over my back. And then they're like, another gym bro murdered by the fat man strangler. He's like, but he's not strangling fat men, officer. Why are you calling him that? Because he's a fat man and a strangler. And then it's like, pow!
I gotta go do something, so I'll be back.
All right, later, Silver.
Oh, yeah.
Sunglasses on. It's Horatio. Fuck, what show was that?
Yeah, the CSI Miami.
Yep, CSI Miami. Yeah! That would definitely get me. I'm like, what do you think you're gonna do, Horatio? I'll fucking kill him right now. He's like, come on, bro. Help me, Horatio, please. You gotta let that gym bro go. I'm not gonna let any of them go. None of them. They just walk around with their 6-packs and their tans, and they think they're better than everybody? Huh? I know what you're doing, Herbal. You gotta stop this. I'm not gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop. Take the shot. Pow! I get fucking blown away. Jim Bro survives. But Smullies is left alive to continue my crime spree. After, the heat dies down. But another fat strangler lives. And we don't even know who his accomplice was. Smully's like, Herbal. Just crying over my picture. Like, we'll get him all, Herbal. And then the next episode,
bong in the wreckage.
Right? It's you put like eyes and a mouth on the bong. You're talking to me like it's me.
No, I can't do that.
No, you want me to kill them all now? I'll do it for you, Herbal, please. I'm like, you gotta kill them all, Smellies. His Horatio hears the fucking, oh my god, it's a possessed bog.
Basically Goblin from like the Spider-Man movie.
You think you can kill me, Horatio? Huh?
Yeah.
I will defeat you. He fucking blows the bong up with his fucking, you're like, no, I'm free now. I don't have to. And then he just shoots you too. He's like, all right, I'm done here. Time to get paid. The Fat Man Strangler saga is over. Damn, what were we talking about?
I don't know, BFF. I'm sorry. I just lost you when you said something about like someone is an accomplice, and then it was like, oh, it's so wholesome when you said like how he's crying over your bong. It's like you suddenly possessed it.
Yeah, then I become the bong. Fat Man Strangler.
Bye bye, Sloppy Joe.
I didn't know Joe was sloppy.
Damn.
Every time.
Because of my weight, I don't have cartilage in between my bones and my knee. They pop out of place and they grind when I'm walking.
That sounds painful.
You need more milk.
That's osteoporosis, D-Matt.
Bruh.
I'm nervous about this 8-hour trip.
I told my brother, I'm like, what if I ever got to this level of fat? He's like, oh, I wouldn't enable you. I'd throw you in a room. I'd fucking feed you nothing but fucking like water and saltines and whatever base minerals you needed. And I would fucking make sure you fucking stayed that way until you were skinny again. There would not be a moment where I'm just feeding you like 7 bags of Pillsbury Doughboy biscuits and like eggs and just pounds of bacon. and also wondering why you're still that big. I'm like, oh, well, I guess thank you for that. But he's like, I would not be enabling you. Because, like, it's not like they can get the food themselves, right?
Because
he'd put in a hose so that I can get water if I needed.
Oh yeah, BFF.
I got gerbil.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry, Smiley. Sorry, go ahead, Smiley. Sorry.
No. That was I'm trying to get those one-note singers in.
Oh, I was gonna say, Herbal. PB said he's gonna pop in.
Oh, okay. PB can come in.
Yeah.
PB.
Where did he say that?
No, it's in your chat. Scroll up in your chat. It should be there. It's because he said he was eating the spaghetti and then he was gonna pop in.
Oh, okay.
I spaghetti.
Yeah, if he wants to. If peanut butter wants to.
Yeah.
Me and Tammy tend to fight when we get in closed locations. I'm hoping everybody makes it to Atlanta alive, but I can't make no promises.
Sure, I could do some spaghetti right now. I love spaghetti.
You think you can make it to Atlanta?
I'm gonna try.
On our way there, you'll have time to stop in between stops. Like you can sit down and take a break.
Are you crazy? I'll be sitting the whole time.
But I'm sure you have to stop and use the bathroom.
No, I'm on garden floor.
That would surprise me.
Shut up. How often do I do that?
I thought about getting diapers for
Tammy.
Tammy.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I'm not really sure if they make any big enough.
So, like, in season 1, she leaves the house for the first time to go see her mom and also goes to Atlanta?
Yeah, but she's happy to pee on the floor. That's because
it seems like that's a huge jump, right? That seems like it's a leap. Like, that seems like you're going from walking to, like, all right, now that you can walk.
Yeah, but
let's go to Africa.
Being happy to pee and poop on the floor? Like, no, fam, no. That's just no.
I don't think she was being serious. I think she was like, I hope she was joking.
Gosh, I hope so.
I don't know, man. I need to order DoorDash, but I feel very bad ordering McDonald's and also watching this.
I was just thinking about the same thing.
I
was kind of hungry.
I'm hungry too.
I've got a confession. I was kind of eating my lunch while watching this. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's just like I feel
It's
like if we
it's
watch
like I can eat anything. No. No.
Yeah.
It needs to be a salad, bro. Like legitimately.